Hey there, welcome to the Morning Shred, brought to you by the all-new snowboards.com. I'm Jenna, I've got Ryan from Ride here, and we are going to talk about the Ride Maestro binding. So Ryan, who's this binding for?
It's designed for advanced rider. There's a lot going on in this binding, so it's designed, not saying that an intermediate rider couldn't ride it, but who we designed it for is definitely going to be the advanced rider.
They're going to get the most out of it.
They're going to get the most, they're going to comprehend the binding.
Right, okay. And freestyle riding, right?
All mountain freestyle.
All mountain freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the straps first.
Straps, we have the Thin Flex ankle strap.
Okay.
Which is, it's very light. It has the flip side mount on the side, which keeps the strap from, when you gotta get out of your bindings or getting into your bindings, the flip side is going to keep it from waving in, or waving out, so you don't step on it, stepping on your buckles or in your way constantly. The thin strap or Thin Flex strap is very thin, and it's very thin, but it's got support, a lot of support. And basically, the reason it's so thin is to reduce the weight of it. And actually be able to feel that strap.
It's kind of a thicker, a little bit more improved version of the old Alpha strap, correct?
Basically, yes.
Okay,
Yep,
cool.
Yep.
And then how about the toe strap on that?
The toe strap is a 3D thin grip material. Basically, it designed to go over your toe, which is going to drive the heel back into the heel cup, more response, a little bit better fit. The 3D thin grip material will stretch in any direction.
Okay.
Basically making it fit just about any toe box in the game.
Yeah, and it really does grip on your toe. It's not falling off.
No, and especially when a little bit of moisture gets on there, it almost becomes like a glue. It just stays.
And toolless adjustments on everything. And
toolless adjustments on it.
Right?
Yep. Toolless adjustments. We got the LT ratchets on it. Very easy gliding system on it. Easy in, easy out.
Okay. And one kind of nice feature on it is the new Highback on there, right?
The new Highback, yeah. We've been putting urethane in our sidewalls, our top sheets, and finally our engineers have put it in the Highback of the binding. The Maestro has the Slimeback EC, which is, it's not as soft as the Revolt, so there's a little bit more to play with. It's light, but it still moves east and west, and it will flex back a little bit and a little bit forward, but not as much as the Revolt, so it's giving you a little bit more response for that more advanced, more aggressive rider.
Makes sense. You can take it a little more versatile maybe.
Yeah, and weight range isn't really much of a factor. You bigger riders can actually muscle into it without folding that binding over.
Great.
But still getting the comforts of the urethane.
All right, and let's talk about the chassis.
Chassis is our famous Infinity chassis. 4 screws, loosen up the 4 screws. You can adjust the binding on your board. You can slide them easy in, easy out. It has the Wedgie 2.5 and 4.0 systems that come with it. The 2.5 is going to be more of that freestyle guy, that guy that's looking to charge a little bit more on the park or whatnot. And the 4.0, which I'm talking degrees, 2.5 degrees, it's wedged, kind of angled, and 4 degrees. So basically what the Wedgie system is it keeps your knees over your ankles, giving you better fit over yourself, and it also gives added more pop, stability, and just a little bit less work.
So you're more efficiently using your energy.
Yeah. Okay. Your body is actually being placed where it naturally should be when you're snowboarding.
Great. And then you said the 4.0 is better for maybe more of the free riding
More
guy.
of that free ride guy, or that back zone guy, the guy's going out in the back country, or charging hard on the groomers, just wanting a little bit more energy to put into it.
Cool.
So the 2.5 I would recommend for that park sort of freestyle guy. The 4.0 is kind of designed for that guy that's a little bit more relaxed. And what I mean by relaxed, not in the park, but in charging on the hill fast.
All right, and I've been hearing you playing with something. What do you got in here?
I am playing with the micro disc here.
Okay.
And this thing is excellent. If you compare this to a normal size disc, it cuts the weight in half to almost 2/3. It allows you to get a wider, narrower stance out of the board, but most importantly, it allows you to feel more of the board. You can actually feel the wood underneath you. It's going to loosen up the stiffest board, and it's going to make a soft board ride even softer.
Okay, because you don't have that giant dead spot.
You don't have that giant dead spot underneath your feet, so you can actually feel what your board is doing. And then we have 2 screws here that it comes with the hardware that you can mount it on those other guys' boards.
Okay, and lastly, you've got the urethane roll bars underneath the chassis as well, right?
We do, and that's going to dampen the ride. It's going to keep the board the binding from flexing too much this way, too much this way. But basically, it's designed to eat up some of the chattering and dampen the ride a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Great, well there you go. That's the Ride Maestro binding. Really great performance, all mountain freestyle kind of binding for the advanced guy. Not that you couldn't get an intermediate guy on there, but as we said before, the advanced guy will benefit the most from the added features. Check it out on snowboards.com, and thanks for watching The Morning Show.